What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have Elyona as our Dali Sultanate, our blue Dali Sultanate, down on the south side, and he deleted his tree that he was supposed to be gathering from. The map is cliffside. Up here on the north we have our yellow Chinese player. So as I do, or Elephant, our yellow Chinese player. So as I normally do, I double check to see if we have, or if I've casted any games of certain matchups, things like that, to see if I need to throw it in. And I noticed I have yet to cast a Dali versus Chinese game at all. Like, I haven't casted this matchup whatsoever in the like 200 videos. Actually, I think I am at about 200 videos now. Yeah, I should be pretty close to that. Anyways, so I decided to jump in, do this one. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Elephant. I know he's top 200 at the time of recording this video. Elyona, I have casted quite a few games of his over the last month and a half now. Really solid player. Top 10, top 8, in some cases even top 5. I think at the moment we're looking at probably top 8 right now. Actually, I could double check while we're not really doing much, if it wants to work. And sometimes, you know, AoE world doesn't want to. Oh, Elyona. Yeah, it doesn't want to work right now. It's not showing me sad face. But yeah, so the best I've seen was about top 8, top 12, I want to say. But yeah, solid player, solid player. Really excited to see what this matchup is. Like I said, I apparently never casted one of these. Not entirely sure why, but yeah, here we are. First game. In the meantime, I'd like to give a shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We've surpassed the 1,000 subscriber threshold, and I have you guys to thank for it. 100% you guys, all of you that have tuned in, day out, watching all my videos, helping me throughout these last 4 or 5 months that it's been now, letting me know what you guys want to see more of, you know, just everything in general. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm at a loss of words for the most part. In terms of appreciation, I try to thank you guys as much as I can, even before hitting this threshold. Now that we've reached it, I'm so grateful for all of you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, we're getting a very forward Barbican of the Sun for our yellow Chinese player Elephant, and of course we got the Tower of Victory for Elyona. With that said, there are of course some benefits that come along with the 1,000 subscriber mark, and one of those is the subscription, or not the subscription, sorry, the memberships. So if you guys are able to, feel free, become a member to the channel. That way you could directly support it if you're able to. Of course, it's purely beneficial, or be purely beneficial for future content. As I think I mentioned this about a month ago, I am trying to get some new software, some new editing software, so I could make some other videos as well. I want to start making some montages, things like that. But the issue is a lot of the free software out there leave giant watermarks across the screen, and I really don't think you guys want to see that covering up some content. But yeah, anything you guys can. There's also the super likes, or super chats, yeah, where you could donate directly to the channel as well. But let's just jump back into this game. Barbican of the Sun almost done. Imperial Academy as well. Like I said, that was a very forward Barbican of the Sun in essentially the center of the map. You might as well just made it on this side, realistically, or just, you know, just drop it. but this is not going to be covering anything for the base at all. Barracks was going to be coming down. Okay, barracks is still coming down for Elephant. As for Elyona going into the stables, first one coming out still does not have his scholar in there in order to increase the production rate. Not sure if that's an oversight or just doesn't really want to do that at all at the moment. And Song Dynasty begins for Elephant. I do like what he's going for. Getting his first spear out in order to defend. Most likely we'll get a second and third before getting the hardened upgrade, even though I like going one spear hardened and then throwing or going into like a 2, maybe 3, depending on what I see. For some reason a lot of people like going for 2 or 3 spears before getting the hardened upgrade. To each their own. Ghazi Raider being a little annoying, does get an attack off on a single villager so far. Doesn't pull, Elephant doesn't pull any either of those villagers, isn't overreacting whatsoever, which is solid. I have seen plenty of times people overreacting to situations like this. The moment that the Ghazi Raider or the Horseman were to push in, they'll micro both of the villagers back, idle time, and then they come forward. So basically what you'll do is grab them, right click away, shift click back onto the gold. And sometimes, you know, they overreact and do that, even though it's completely unnecessary. This is one of those cases where that's not happening. So perfect. Elyona just getting all the upgrades, everything for free. Scholars are moving out. One is going to jump inside of... Oh no. Okay, so no stables is going to be going over straight away to grab the sacred sites. Of course, unable to grab the center one because there is a Barbican of the Sun there. So in that case, solid positioning on there. Not really going to try to defend it. Elephant isn't really going to try to defend his own base, but he is going to try to deny out at least the center sacred site with the Barbican of the Sun. Wolfie attacking one of the scholars. Other scholars fine. Decent military count for Elephant, 6 spears, 6 Chukanu. Elyona sitting on 6 Ghazi Raiders, 2 archers, 4 more in queue. Right sacred site getting taken as well. Left one should be almost done. Yeah, 3/4 of the way there. Really standard play from both of these guys. Sorry about that little jump skip. Not sure why that happens. It only happens when I move around with my middle mouse button. Like if I move around with the arrows, it's fine, but then you guys hear the clickety clack if I move. So that's why I try to use the middle mouse button, but it does skip sometimes. Scout gonna try to deny out. Try to neutralize? Yeah, gonna try to neutralize. Ghazi Raider is gonna come back and start punching him in the face. Go for the charge. And now punchy punch. There is a spear here as well for our yellow Chinese player. Nothing on the west side. 32 workers for Elyona, 20 military, 9 archers, 8 Ghazi Raiders, 2 scholars, scout. Ghazi Raiders and archers are moving over to the western side of the map. Elephant sitting on 37 workers, 25 military, 13 Chukanu, 11 spears, 1 scout. Just chilling at home, not really doing much with his military. He is trying to be very, very defensive at the moment. And we have, let's see, what do we have actually? I started that sentence without even, you know, realizing if we had anything, and it doesn't seem like we have anything at all. It's a very passive game. Yeah, we did get the Ghazi Raider in the beginning, stabbing a villager once or twice, but that was pretty much it. And now we have Ring Around the Rosie on the sacred site. The spear is going to be getting picked off now that the archers are here. It was very close to getting neutralized. Archers do kill off the spear, and now Elephant looks like he's potentially posturing to push. Potential pushing posture? Pushing position. Possible pushing posture? Sure, let's go with that. That one sounds better. Possible position. Okay, I got tongue-tied. Even though I said it right, like twice, I got tongue-tied when I actually wanted to intentionally use it in a sentence. Villagers for Elephant are moving over to start grabbing the deer as well. 46 military for Elyona, 36 for Elephant. Just skyrocketing for our Delhi Sultanate player. And look at this push up here on the northern side. That is going to be a solid push for our Delhi. 23 archers, 8 Ghazi, and the good old scout neutralization over here on the eastern side with some Chukunu. We are going to be seeing a rotation from our Chinese player. He's not going to commit. The village is getting really low. What do you do, Mr. Elephant? There's a really solid amount of archers here. The Chukunu can potentially shred through that. What he has to worry about are the Ghazi Raiders jumping on his Chukunu though. 44 archers now for Elyona. 33 Chukunu for Elephant, and he is supply capped, killing off. Wait, he didn't have anything building in the back. There is another. That is a super late response trying to get that village up. I would have liked to see 2 or 3 villagers going over there in honesty, just to get that up a little bit faster, because it's gonna come up now, but he's heavily supply blocked and he's gonna have to build something again fairly soon. He has 96 out of 130. Archers are pushing forward. They are single targeting the Chukunu down, and now they are going to turn to fight. Ghazi Raiders are trying to go in, but they're unable to because there is a choke right there. The spears are getting microed at a decent rate. So are the Ghazi Raiders. Chukunu are just going to start shredding through everything. They get a nice pick off on quite a few of those Ghazi Raiders. It looks like 4 of them have went down. Chukunu numbers are still pretty solid, sitting at 26 against 51 archers, 4 Ghazi Raiders, excuse me, 6 Ghazi Raiders, 5 scholars. Elephant, 26 Chukunu, 13 spears. That was actually a pretty good fight for our Chinese player. That could have been a lot worse for him. That was pretty good. I liked it. That choke was really good for him. We see a rotation over here on the eastern side now. Oh, these villagers are going to come under fire from the archers. Realistically, they're not going to be getting very many kills, if any at all. These villagers though, there's 7 right there. They're so far away too. They're so far away from their mill. That's not good. We have way too many archers in my opinion. He needs, well, Tower of Victory though does make them pretty freaking deadly for the most part as well. These Chukunu are going to be able to get a lot of kills though. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Look at them already. Being able to pick off a Ghazi Raider before the fight even starts, and now Elephant thinks that he can push out, so he is. That number 62 archers for Elyona against 37 Chukunu with 6 more in queue. That's insane. That's a huge amount of ranged units. That's what, over 100 ranged units at the moment. Walls are coming up as well. These villagers are going to get picked off. There goes the lead. Now they will be tied up in villagers, 48 apiece, but keep in mind Elephant is Chinese in the Song Dynasty, so he does produce villagers a little faster. I think it's at 15 seconds. Yes, it is 15 seconds. What do you plan on doing? A single Ghazi Raider? I take that back. Ghazi Raider with 2 archers. Pushing forward a little bit. Not really doing much. Getting some houses thrown up as well. Not sure which villager is doing that. Maybe it's this guy that's getting pretty lazy at the moment. Never mind, there's another villager right there, but there's gonna be a fight coming down right now. Chukunu melting the Ghazi Raiders, but are they gonna be? He needs to just throw everything forward. He needs to just move everything forward. Those spears need to tank damage in order for these Chukunu to just attempt to destroy the amount of archers that are here, but instead he is pulling them back. The Chukunu numbers are going down. They are dropping so fast. Those spears needed to be in the front line a lot sooner. I don't think Elephant cannot hold anymore. This was just devastating for him. He didn't have a good enough front line. GG gets called. Game goes to our blue Delhi player, Elyona. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.